Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this is definitely a pinnacle moment for us moving forward. We've been speaking about this a lot on the channel. I've been getting the news out there and I've been letting people know that this burn is going through because it's not a situation where it's in a wallet. This was explained in the podcast. It's in a contract and that contract isn't a wallet. So we can access it, so to speak. We can actually destroy these funds. I knew about this route a while back, but just because of all of the controversy, the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, it just never really came forward. But I'm glad that the people behind this frag, and I think Straff has also had something to do with this, maybe, because that's where I heard it from. But this is definitely the moment that is going to probably determine when the big movement's going to happen. And something that I've been noticing, and once again, right, it's all about the external media and how they perceive us, so to speak. So here we have a article which is stating LUNC price analysis hints at a last pullback before a leap higher. The price, I think we're going higher than that, to be quite honest. There's a lot of momentum behind this. We've got the Binance burn coming up afterwards to back this up. So what we can do now is actually put a timeline on this event that is going to be happening. So here you go, I've got it up for you. It is the migrate contract proposal, and that is to migrate this thing over to the Deb wallet. So if you don't know about this and you haven't heard the podcast, go back and listen to my most recent podcast episode on the channel. It's around, I think, about 18 minutes maybe before we start to talk about the timeline, the different ins, the outs, if you want to know how this is going to get done. But for us, like I said, this is providing us a further timeline so we can realistically think about how we're going to play this out investment wise. How you're going to get involved with this, if you're going to go long, if you're going to go short, all of those different things. This is what's going to determine the market's moving forward, because this is destruction of a considerable amount of USTC. The supply in itself, which we can get up, it's not that big. Now, the one thing that irritates me is Vegas already took it upon himself a long time ago to go over to CoinMarketCap and actually have this changed manually. So he falsified the circulating supply, which will no longer be false soon. But guess what? We've kind of lost our surprise edge. We've kind of lost this. Is this factored into the market already? Is this going to be a situation where everybody's already aware that maybe these coins have burnt? Maybe a lot of people have already acted on this news. All I do know is this is all part of jumping the gun and making centralized decisions on your own, just because of the simple fact that the wallets wouldn't be blacklisted or nothing would be done the way that you wanted it to be done, so to speak. So it's really selfish to do these kind of things, to be quite honest, but I don't expect anything different from that group of people. I mean, Terraport's from the Terra Rebel intro group, and just look at the 3 validators they're running. It's just as bad as Jesus Lord at this point in time. So let's bring the proposal back up. Let's nail a timeline on this baby and get this out to you folks. So what we're seeing is a submission now today. This, like I said, it's really important that we understand that once this ends, it's all just going to happen. Now, what I don't actually know, which I'll have to go and find, and I'll probably leave it in the comments of this section, is this thing going to land on an epoch? Is it going to be instant? Once this goes through, will it just execute it, which I think it will? Or will this be a situation where it has to wait for an epoch and it goes through that? Normally, epochs are used in these circumstances for something that was a validator's decision to change the blockchain state. This isn't that kind of situation. It's a contract, like I said, it's not a wallet, and this is why we're able to get at them. So I don't think epochs are going to be relevant. So now what we're thinking to ourselves, if we think about it, we look at the timeline, it's the 19th today. It's going to be exactly 7 days from this going up till the end. So we're looking at Monday next week around the same time. And the likelihood is this went up for deposit at this time. And I think that is the likelihood of why it's doing that. Now, like I said, this is going to end, as you can see down here. Should have probably highlighted that to begin with, but as I was saying, this is going to end around the 26th, which is really important. So for me, I'm definitely going to be thinking to myself, well, is this a situation where the price is probably going to go up? In my opinion, I'm banking on it going up. I've personally been buying into this base. And what I mean by base here, let me grab the pen, is this area here. So this is more or less for me the base, the accumulation zone at the moment. And then obviously back here. If you're part of the LUNC community, you get USTC in return with your commission alongside your LUNC. So you're probably dollar cost averaging into it with that. I myself, like I said, have grabbed what I would deem a small bag. Some people would deem it a very small bag as well. For me, it's a pretty small bag. But I have dived into this. I'm banking on it going up. And for me, it's probably going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And I know a lot of people are going to be emotionally tied to this. They're going to be saying, well, no, it could repeg itself and all of these different things. Absolutely not. That would be absurd. What we're probably going to see, and the likelihood of the event we're going to see, is a movement up to this area, okay? And the reason why I'm saying this is this matches in with my LUNC technical analysis of my price target of 30,000 points per coin. I think we're going up there. I don't think we're going to hold around there long. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to boil back down again eventually. There will be profit takers. There always are profit takers. There's something that you as yourself cannot control. That's why you should try not to be so emotionally tied into your investments. I understand if you're staking, I'm staking as well. I have my long-term investments, and then I have a dry powder wallet, which I use for doing all sorts of different things. Now, like I was saying, this is really good. But what needs to happen is we need to spread the news. We need to let people know this burn is happening. This is the lead up to it. This is the build up to it. And these are all of the different ins and outs. And when people probably what's going to happen, because the likelihood is right, anybody who's been observing this blockchain for the past year, okay, since this has come up, has only seen negative information. We had the USTC quant team fake a repeg to get $40,000. That absolutely ruined things. We saw proposal after proposal after proposal to directly burn these funds. Burn these funds. It's happened so many times. So what needs to happen now is the positive information to reinforce this needs to get out there. We need to make sure it feeds out, make sure it reaches the stage, right, of becoming, like I said, the reporting target of all of the external routers that feed out information like this, because the likelihood is this comes from somewhere else, like CoinGate. Crypto News draws its information from everywhere, and that's why you see me using this a lot of the time. But super bullish, guys. Very happy about this. Very positive that this is finally going to get put to rest. We're finally going to see these coins get destroyed. We're going to see them get done and dusted. So remember, as I've been saying, folks, we are doing a giveaway here, 10,000 USTC and 1 million LUNC split between the top 3 commenters. Just comment, like, and share this video. Make sure to use the hashtag LUNC and use USTC in this video, especially. Folks, you can delegate with us. We've got guides. You can stake with us on Trust Wallet. If you need tutorials for that, check them out in the playlist. Autocompound available at hccfactory.com. The Patreon, lots going on in there. Lots of different gains. 200% on when. 176% on whiff. We've been catching the ponky ups and downs. It's a good place to get information, join like-minded traders, get portfolio updates, and all of the different things that I'm getting involved with, alongside a daily newsletter. The Indicator. I put a tweet out. If you want, go check it out. There's people who have dived into this already and they're making gains. I saw somebody had made gains on Dogecoin, and it was just great to see this. Links to that indicator in the description. Is 20% off now, but it's going up very soon, I think within a month. So if you are going to get involved with that, it's a good opportunity to get access to a tool that's probably going to lead you to a far better trading strategy all round. Folks, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.